Hello there, Brother Monroe here. Oh, and straight away, you can tell I'm recording this on Twitch. Thank you very much, Eternal, for the resub. Well, I've been away myself from Twitch for a bit. Yes, welcome back to the French campaign, those of you on YouTube, or welcome to the French campaign, those of you on Twitch, because of the weird way I've recorded this. And the unique campaign, or the Artisan campaign, where every ship is different. I'm just going to hit enter, and we'll see if we can get something to pop up. In terms of battle, I'm going to follow my normal tactic of probably just keeping my ships in port. We've got two fleets. We've got one fleet up here, which has the Gascon, Grand St. Louis, the Leverett, the Brooks, the Alerik, and the Nieli. It's our northern fleet. Their job is to deal with Germans. And then we have the southern fleet, which is here in Marseille. The Belliqueurs, the Diderot, the Richelieu, the Marguerite Dupont, and the Victoire. So we've got a mixture. Both of the light ships are up here, actually. In fact, all three of the light ships are up here. So the Mediterranean fleet, far more powerful. Turn 1 fleet, actually, you do often get something turn 1. But I tend to keep my ships in port on sea control rather than sending them out. So I will get a chance to engage enemy ships if they come close. But it allows you time to get at least some training on your crews, because the first battle is always dreadful because you have cadets. So yeah, it's just a way of kind of hoping that you get some semi-competent crews in. We'll go on to the next then, see if we can get some action though. Stream 480p. Yeah, it's the combination of my internet and my computer. That's, you know, if unless you want drop frames, millions of drop frames, then that's the best we can manage. Oh boy. God damn it. Exactly what I didn't want. Oh well. Will be a good test of our philosophy though. I actually have no idea if sea control or in-being affects training rate. However, this is not the Germans' battleships. They've got 5 of those. It is a battle cruiser which has 15-inch guns, 6 of them. 0 to 15.4 inch doesn't mean much on an AI-built battle cruiser. 32 knots. Okay. And then they've got... Ooh, that's an interesting heavy cruiser. Which I hate with a passion already. But I was more looking at the guns with 9 11-inch guns. That's pretty nice. 4 quintuple deck torpedo tubes and 2 quadruple deck torpedo tubes. Evil. At least they're slow. 26 knots. Oh, Telemonian Dan, thank you very much for the resub. Yeah, I am feeling well enough to stream. Yes, thank you. And also the kids are back at school, which helps. The light cruisers also have stuff full of torpedoes, because of course they are. Very cheap. And the destroyers also stuff full of torpedoes. So lots of avoiding of torpedoes. However, this is kind of what the French were expecting. In that a lot of their ships are optimized to kill, you know, cruisers and the like. And destroyers and all the rest of it, because, you know, we're expecting torpedo spam. Because the AI absolutely loves torpedo spam. Right, we have the Gascon. Yeah, Gascon. Where are the enemy? To the east. Well, just keep going the way you're going then. Then we have the Grand St. Louis and the Leverett. Okay. Yeah, Leverett, detach, and join the Gascons group. because they're more similar ships, broadside 15-inch guns, whereas the Grand St. Louis is more of a offensive ship. Then we have the Bruix and the Alerik. Off. Right, they're both on screen orders. She's on a follow order. Yeah, do you know what? That's fine. Just switch avoid off. For everybody. Let's go. Alright, chat. Who do you want the thumbnail to be? Gascon? Look at that. Magnificent. Or which one was this? Grand St. Louis? I think. This one, whose name I forget. Sorry, ship. I will check you in a minute. Or perhaps one of the cruisers. We have the Alerik. And we have whatever the other one was called. Boring one. Rix. Oh, it's the 8-inch one. Good. Grand St. Louis, I was right about that. Leverett. The Mayan temple bristling with guns. She does have a lot of guns. Right. So, plan. Such as there ever is a plan. Keep the enemy at range. Mostly. Try and ID them so we can get some idea about them. And maybe build a distraction destroyer. Oh, they can see me. That's rude. How? I've got Gen 3 radar everywhere. There we go. Let's go have a look at you Germans. Really? What have you been doing? Are you getting a scrap with the British on your way? I mean, I can't tell them off too much, because I also have a reverse for down, but... Why? Why? I'm just... You can't ban AP, it's just instant no-nos. I'll leave them on auto. I'll let them do what they want. Because, I mean, you know, it's... well, I mean, yeah. I did do it before, but not in the first battle of a campaign. It's like make or break first battle most of the time. I'm gonna come about actually. Get a partial pen. That's a good hit. I don't think they'll have launched torpedoes yet, but which one Treefrog is causing you trouble? Which ship? So many ships that could be doing that. What's wrong with A turret? Whoa! What? Goodbye, light cruiser. Possibly. Or a destroyer. It's gone now. Whatever it was. I think that must be a destroyer, I think. It's a big destroyer. Hey, Tuppy. Oh, repair priority. That's what it is. Yes. Sensor back, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, they're actually coming in with half damaged ships. This must be the heavy cruiser. It's not bad, actually. I hate, you know, I hate the fact it has torpedoes everywhere, but yeah. So that must be a light cruiser then. They have light cruisers and destroyers, I thought. Maybe just haven't seen the destroyers. Oh, any idea on torpedo range? Yeah, 15. I don't know where you're shooting, mate. Can you guys fire on the big ship, please? Bum 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 bum. Yes, that is exactly why it's there. So you can turn the face cam off if you want. All 12-inch or all 13-inch main gun campaign. You could, but in 1940, that's a risky play. Oh, Lazy CP, thank you very much for the bit. Well timed as we obliterate destroyer. Ah, yeah, that's the destroyer. No IDs on anything yet. Oh, fucking hell. I thought I was well outside torpedo range. Apparently not. Gascon, I think, is fine. Leverette detach. No, Gascon is not fine. The fuck did those come from? I thought I was way outside of range. Must have oxygens or something. Oh, yes, gone. I haven't even been able to ID the enemy, and they're able to fling torpedoes at me. Why are you sailing like a maniac? Cease, thank you. Alright, we need to get some distance. Okay, let's have a closer look at you. The Prince Ethel Friedrich. Not the worst in the world. Right, what else have we got ID'd? Light cruiser. What has the super long range torpedoes? Possibly the light cruisers. 21-inch oxygens. Heavy cruisers. 21-inch electrics. Ugh. Yeah, you do. Well, you do have Mark 5s, yeah. Well, you've got a chance to see actually, because I've have 13 and 15-inch guns in the fleet, so you can see for yourself how they perform. Now, what about reloads? What have you got in terms of reloads? Increased, I bet you. Nope, standard. Of course, they can fire out both sides. I don't know, actually, if all the guns can get to Mark 5. I'm hoping the bricks here will be able to deal with a couple of the light cruisers and act as a bit of a distraction. Doing pretty well with her 8s just now. Yes, go on and lever it. Get that way. Grantly, come and help the bricks. I saw a torpedo launch warning. One there. Ready? Ow. 11-inch gun from the enemy heavy cruiser. Good hits. Very good hits. Torpedo. Yeah, getting too close. Much too close. Get out. Nah. Oh, good hit on the graduates. What was that? 13-inch. Can you put her down, please? Oh, that was a big hit. It's from the Gascon. Another good hit on the graduates. Trying to keep my ships together as best I can. Bunch of partial pins. Still on the sprue. That is a fantastic username. Hello, sir. Or madam. I don't know which. Or neither, of course. Yeah, it is nice when the enemy decides to send their cruisers. Sing-song style. Straight into your gun line. That is quite nice. Ah, well, it was excellent. Excellent username. The bulkhead slider doesn't work. Yeah, I have heard that that might be the case. Admiral Obvious, thank you very much for the resub. Hugely appreciated. Oh, that was a pretty nasty hit. Right on the stern of the Friedrich. Come on. And yes, I know fighting at long range is fairly frustrating, especially with cadets. But As you can see, even so, we are randomly getting problems with effing torpedoes. Fucking oxygens. Bane of my life. Right. Worried about that one. Worth keeping the Alerik out in front of it. Leverett, you're going to need to turn. Ooh, I think we're past it. I think Leverett's okay, actually. But keep her on a turn nonetheless. Still not taking out that bloody light cruiser. Avoid ships off. Right, there we go. Yeah, there's another one there. A whole pile of the fucking things. It's hard to tell where they are. I think Alerik's okay, actually. Whew. Yeah. Yeah, combination of oxygens and electrics is boo. Just boo. Dislike. Oh, destroy a main gun. Very nice. Alerik is getting a bit close. Well, if you get a shot against the... No, no way you're going to get a shot against the battle cruiser. You might get a shot against the light cruiser, though, hilariously. You can try it. She's pretty badly damaged. Oh, the battle cruiser goes down. Excellent. Ah, I remember. This ship has a really terrible fire arc on torpedoes. There we go. She can distract them all into shooting their torpedoes. That'll be good. Bronson Louis, you are far too close. Okay, right. Alerik, no. Go back to her in a second. Just need to double check that, yeah, 15-inch ships are firing away. I think that's going to be so close. Oh no, she's going to get hit. Shit. Fucking hell. Yeah. If you can get out, you are permitted to try, but somehow I doubt that's going to go well. Yeah, no chance. And they are unique, can't be replaced. Ooh, fucking hell. I really, really detest the amount of torpedo spam that the Germans can muster. No, don't overcorrect into it. Idiot. Well, at least you've got torpedo protection. Any of them run out of torpedoes? No, of course not. Getting a bit close. Desperately trying to kill the A heavy cruiser. This is the trouble with staying at range, is you never hit anything. At least those destroyers don't have any torpedoes left. Okay, the Dessau is out. Light cruisers still have torpedoes. They are really annoying. Right, break. Nearly out of ammunition. Which is insane. Come on, kill the destroyers. Here's a good little ship. Really? Cadet cruise, oh my word. Ram them if you have to. Not each other. Oh, Jesus. Thank you. There. Good. Right. See, what have we got? Shitting light cruisers, which are already flinging yet more torpedoes at me. Rude. Might have to disengage soon. Simply because they have more torpedoes than I have ability to shoot them up. Really, you need to get out of here. In fact, I'm just going to generally disengage, I think. That is it. We've dented the enemy, sunk a battle cruiser, and we found out they have absolutely oceans of torpedoes. So I need distraction destroyers. Thank you for the 4 bits, Lazy. It's really kind of you. Now we're going to do Brave, Brave Sir Robin and run away. Nice little extra hit in there. Yeah. Well, I mean, this is I think probably the one thing I would change is torpedoes with Ultimate Admiral at the moment. It's not as bad when you have better crews. But the first couple of battles, when you only have cadet crews, torpedoes are just so nasty. So nasty to deal with. And the AI knows this and will stuff the ships full of them. I've spoken before about things that the devs could do to kind of reduce this. I have had another one, which is an interesting one, which is that deck torpedo launchers don't get reloads. Just flat. No reloads for deck torpedo launchers. But double the reloads for... But, you know, keep underwaters with a reload option. Which is an interesting one. You know, justification would be that, you know, I know some Japanese ships carried reloads for the torpedoes, but I think that was not something they would do during the battle. But historians, feel free to correct me in the comments. I just thought it was an interesting idea. I don't think any of my ships are firing. Oh no, the Gascon's still firing. Seems a little bit speculative, but yeah, we'll leave the rest of the German fleet as is. Oh, that's a good idea, Admiral Obvious. Make deck torpedo reloads like lock it behind a really late tech So, you know, if you want to go down that route. Yeah, I like that. Well, the problem with if you can't beat them, join them with torpedo spam is that the AI is very good at torpedo spam, and human players are not. Because if you try this as a human player, the AI will just avoid all of your torpedoes. Or the vast majority of them. As well as, or better than, the best human players. You know, they are like, whoa, crazy. Get rid of reduce. Yeah. Well, I think that could be interesting. If you say, right, deck torpedo launchers, flat out, don't get to reload. Unless you research a special tech later that gives you an additional launch. One additional launch. And have a really long reload time on it. Cool. But it makes your launchers heavier or something like that. If you want to use it. And then, you know, that disincentivizes you to take torpedo launchers quite as much because they're an alpha strike weapon. They're not something you can just keep spamming up. Ah, Jesus. I think it's just the one. I should get an end battle soon. We can still see this one destroyer, the V6. See if we can dissuade her from her pursuit. So yeah, that's one thing that you could do. It would definitely just, you know, make torpedoes an alpha strike weapon, or something you use to finish off an enemy, which is kind of what I think they should be used for. We can use them as area denial. Like, you can still use the torpedoes, but you know, you shoot them, that's you done. I like that. It's a good option. Oh, nice hit. The V6 isn't a threat, but she is annoying because she is able to basically keep our ships spotted. The Gronslow does, however, still have some shells. She just can't shoot them backwards. So if we kite a little bit and angle ourselves. Give us some friendly advice to go away. Might be able to get a hit. No, it won't. You're quite right, Legacy. I can't end the battle until all enemies are out of sight. But if I can slow her up or sit a bit, or possibly even sink her, then, you know, I won't see her anymore. Oh, we actually do have in battle. Weird. Well, I think I will. I know we still shoot, but just kind of want to get out of it. So it is a victory. A little bit sad that we lost the Alerik. She will be missed, but yeah, the most expendable ship in the fleet, I would say. In return, we sunk a battle cruiser and a light cruiser. Well, 2 light cruisers actually. That's good, and 3 destroyers. Sorry, not too bad. And we did damage the other ships, so not terrible. MVP goes to the Gascon, although the Grand Louis with her 13-inch guns not far behind. Doing absolute massive damage to the light cruisers and such, I think. Yeah, not too bad. Right. I'm going to end the episode here with this victory of sorts. It doesn't feel particularly victorious, but it, you know, it's okay. And we have another battle, which is a light cruiser? They're nearly our 7-inch cruiser. Well, it's our only light cruiser now, I suppose. Against the Bremps. So I will do that in the next episode. Thanks very much for watching, and bye for now.